Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. Today I'm so glad to see you all, and okay, I can't see you actually. Okay, but I'm so excited to be having this video again today. And today we're going to be talking about how to handle your emotions, and we are going to be diving so much into emotional intelligence, what it means, why you need it as an individual, either as someone who works in a corporate organization, even amidst office politics, or if you're having online business or you're having a physical business. Are you a student, or are you aspiring to go into marriage? Are you married already? Do you want a very good personal brand? Do you want to network? All these things boils down around emotion, emotion, emotion. And that is why you need to understand even your own emotion and even understand that of others to be able to manage these things effectively, and which is what we're going to be doing. Welcome back. So the first thing is, what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence can be defined as your ability to recognize and to manage emotions effectively. So it has to do with recognition, and it has to do with management of emotions. And the kinds of emotional intelligence that we have two, basically: the intrapersonal emotional intelligence and the interpersonal EQ. The intrapersonal is majorly recognizing, understanding, and managing your own emotions, while the interpersonal is understanding, recognizing, and managing the emotions of others. It's that basic, yeah. So to the components of EQ, we have the self-awareness, we have self-regulation, we have the motivation, we have empathy, and the last one, I think, we have social skills. So I'll just be listing them. Okay, and quickly we're going to be talking about why you need a great EQ as an individual. Yeah, the first one is for better relationship. When dealing with people, you have to remember that you're not dealing with logic, you're dealing with creatures that have feelings, that have their weaknesses, they have their strengths. So you must always understand this. And you must also understand that the reason why most relationship fails, either marriages, either friendship, or either people who are dating, the reason why they often break up is one reason actually is as a result of emotional intelligence. Either one party has a low EQ, or both party unfortunately has low EQ. This is really something serious, and it's something that we should really watch. And the other one is for career success. Let me tell you something. A lot of career has been derailed as a result of lack of emotional intelligence. A lot of businesses are failing. A lot of people are resigning from a workplace because they lack their ability to handle or to manage their emotions effectively. So either you have a business that provides service or products or goods, you need emotions. You need emotions to deal with your customers. You need emotions to know what your customer want at a particular time. You need EQ to negotiate your deal effectively. Also, when you get to corporate organization, there will always be office politics. There's always be a way you need to handle your boss, you need to handle your colleagues, you need to handle your senior colleagues. And okay, so let's move to how to be emotionally intelligent. Yeah, that is the deal of the video. That's the main topic. Yeah, how to be emotionally intelligent, or how to improve your emotional intelligence. The first thing is know yourself. Of course, you've heard this 1001 time that we really belong into. This has nothing to do with our belief. This has nothing to do with our religion. It is just about your actions and your reactions to things and to situations, and also to people and even to yourself. So you really need to know yourself. your ends on any personality test, I'll send a link down below for 16 personality tests that I feel it is really helpful, and it is almost very accurate, that you can always use to test yourself. So get on that. This personality test, it helps you to understand yourself. It helps you to even understand others, because when you have a knowledge about this thing, it helps you to know when you see somebody, or when you have a boss at work that is nasty and all, it gives you an idea about this kind of person. And when you know this kind of person, then you can be able to undo him effectively. Okay, that is that about knowing yourself. There is a lot about it. It has so much advantage. One way to handle your emotions well: know yourself. Know if you get angry so easily. Know if you flare up quickly. Know if you're the type that keep malice, or the type that hold grudges to yourself. Just know your kind of person. If you're the lousy type, just know, like, it is good to know. So when you know this, then what is next? Okay, the next thing is practice mindfulness. Yeah. Oh god, this is really sweet. Yes, practice mindfulness. And in mindfulness, we have 3 steps to this. When it comes to mindfulness, the first thing you need to do is analyze the situation, and the second one is take a break. The third one is plan the scenario in your mind. Okay, a good way to undo your emotion is, okay, let's use anger for instance. You're the type that you got angry at a particular moment, so now you really need to identify, why did you get angry at that time? What irritated you? Did somebody come your way, or is somebody keeping you out of your way, or what actually happened? Analyze the situation. Was it a person? Was it you? Of course, most times we don't get to blame ourselves. But then just analyze the situation effectively. When you analyze the situation, okay, sometimes you might not be able to analyze the situation effectively at that time, so you can always take a break. That is what the taking a break is all about. You can always take a break, then you get back to it later. Then after that, you plan the scenario in your mind. So next time you're going to be getting angry, next time somebody comes your way, you're not going to get angry, or you're not going to shout. This is what you will do. You rather work out, or you rather play music, or anything. I'm not saying that is the best method. I'm saying you plan what you intend to do when this kind of situation arises again. So that is how to handle your emotion. Probably you stay with your parents, and they nag a lot, and this gets you hungry. So now that you've been able to analyze the situation, you can be able to plan what you're going to be your reaction the next time. So the next time you're really going to react, and they'll be like, wow, okay, that is what practicing mindfulness is all about. And there is tendency that even after planning the situation, you still end up not even doing what you actually planned. Yeah, it is possible. So this time, don't beat yourself up. There is no big deal in that, or it's not something that you should beat yourself over. It is really because we are human. So what this thing just needs is consistency. You just have to be consistent about it, and before you know it, you become a guru in what you're doing. Yes, so practice mindfulness. So the next one is visit the past to create a future. And talking about these, you're going to be explaining visiting your past, like going to analyze what really happened in your past, like the background you came from, your family and all. So for instance, if you come from a violent home, there is tendency for you to be violent. There is tendency for you to be aggressive, or to even be fearful as an individual. So you need to visit your past to know your kind of person, or to know the kind of home you came from, or the kind of experience you've had previously. Sometimes our emotion is as a result of what we've experienced. Probably you've been molested before. You just realize that when you get to see men, you just get unnecessarily angry. Yeah, so it is very necessary that you visit the past, and to be able to create a new future. Then when you no mind you, when you visit your past, don't ascribe when you visit your past and you realize it is a negative feedback, don't personalize it. Don't make it look like this is how we react, this is how we behave. in her home or where I came from, so I'm used to it. No, you're visiting your past so you could create a new one. You're visiting your past so you could actually readjust and be able to handle your emotions very well. So the next one is develop a good communication skill. Yeah, so you have to learn how to know when to talk, how to talk, and what I mean by how to talk is how to present whatsoever thing you want to present. For instance, your boss is sort of what would I say, your boss is sort of harsh or something, so you must be able to learn when to even tell him. And you must also learn that some things are better unsaid. So there are some situations that you talking about it would not yield any value to you or even to the other party, or you're not even in the right position to talk about it. So it has to be somebody in another position that could address it. So you must, all these things as communication skills that you must learn in order to be emotionally intelligent. Also, you could also inculcate a very good listening habit. Is part of communication skill. Listening effectively to people, not really having something in mind in response to what the person will say before the person is done talking. It is your own duty as someone who has a great EQ to be able to listen well and even be able to summarize what the person has said after the person is done talking. So you must be able to develop all these things. All these things combined together makes you to be emotionally intelligent. It makes you to be smart. It helps you to handle your own personal emotions, and it helps you to handle the emotions of others. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today again. That will be all for today on how to be emotionally intelligent or how to improve your emotional intelligence. I really hope you get one or two from this video. Of course, that is the aim. Please don't forget to subscribe on our page. Click on the subscribe button, like our page too if we're really making sense, which we always know we do. All right, thank you so much, and we hope to see you again next time. Bye.